Hey, this is Vaughn with Results-Driven Leadership. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about sales training during the course of this period when things are slowed down. We're working a lot virtually. First tip I want to share with you is don't stop. There's no other group of individuals in any organization that's more into self-development than the sales team. You do not want to cut them off from their ability to be able to continue to learn and grow, gain knowledge. So first tip, don't stop it, no matter what's happening. Keep it up virtually whenever, wherever you can. If you teach a sales training class weekly, keep it up weekly. If it's a monthly class, please make sure you're including that during the month. So the other part of that is there's two types of training. And training one, and let's define that, is there's product knowledge training, right? There's training to know more about what we're selling, our goods and services that we're offering to prospects. So there's always opportunities to learn more about those products. That's one type of training. The real training that I'm most concerned with almost all the time is sales skills training. So if you're using a current program for sales skills training, make sure you continue that. Don't slow it down. You probably already thought of that. But if you're not, let's do something about that. Let's get on a weekly program, a monthly program, whatever makes most sense for you as their sales manager, to make sure that we're sharpening the saw, that we're keeping them on point, that we're keeping them challenged and moving forward with their skills and knowledge. But what does that look like? Well, there's a couple approaches that, in my opinion, there's probably multiple approaches, but there's a couple I'm going to offer to you in this video. One is, and one that I have found many, many times in the past, it is highly effective. It's a collaborative approach. It's your team getting together and talking about best practices, some of their key wins, how they got there. Talk about behaviors. Talk about the behaviors that drove the success for that sale, for their continued sale, for that prospect, how they got themselves to where they were, whether it was prospecting or closing a sale or driving the process of a sale to its end. Just talk about behaviors, best practices, ideas, thoughts, procedures, tactics, whatever you want to call it, all those included. Just have your team share that. It's never ceased to amaze me how even your top performers will listen intently to some of your average or even below average performers and pick up on a tip or two and even comment, hey, I never thought about that before. I'm going to try that. You never know where great sources of knowledge are going to come from. But at the same time, your underperformers, your average performers are enraptured with what those top performers are doing. They want to know what the secret sauce is to be able to go out and perform at the same level that person's performing at. So have your top performer talk about some of their best practices. He or she can share some stories, some techniques, some step-by-step approaches that have worked really well for them. And believe me, you're going to see some notes being taken and some new tactics, some new approaches being picked up on. If you don't want to approach it that way, here's a second approach that I've used in the past, and it was pretty successful, is pick one of the sales training books that are out there. Check out Jeffrey Gitomer, the Challenger Sale, Brian Tracy's sales program. He's got several books out there. But pick a program and do a book review. Have each person that month, each person on your sales team that month, read a chapter in the book. And then during the course of your session that you set aside for sales training, have them talk about what they've learned from that book. More importantly, and this is the real key to all of it, is make sure they commit to a takeaway. What did they learn? But what are they going to use? That's the most important part of it, is what are they going to go adopt and start utilizing to improve their sales performance? That you've got to get that walk-away commitment. It's crucial to sales training. Otherwise, it's just a great conversation. And until you get somebody to commit to what they're going to go practice starting tomorrow, what are you going to start doing tomorrow that's different than what you were doing today? Or what are you going to add to what you're already doing? That's key to all of it. So get those walk-away commitments. That is the single most important part of having effective sales training. And that's one of my favorite topics. I'm going to just jump in with it now. It's the difference between effective and efficient. Yes, you can get through with the sales training in an hour. Everybody can say, yep, I learned a lot from that. And we can wrap it up and we can walk away and you can check the box that, man, I got my sales training done. Well, did you? Because the real purpose of training is for them to learn something that they're going to go get better at, right? So make sure you get that walkaway commitment. Make notes in their files so that you can review those commitments with them during your next one-on-one session. So what did you commit to? Oh, you committed to being more inclusive in some of your vernacular and using more us and we and let's and that sort of thing in my terminology. How's that going? Tell me about a time that you've used it in the past week or so. So you got to follow up on their walkaway commitments. You got to form new habits. They've got to know that you, as their leader and as their sales coach, as their boss, also know what they've committed to. It gets more of that gym buddy approach to them going out and getting better at things. Hopefully this helps. I appreciate you watching this video. If you like it, please share it. Please subscribe to our channel here at Results Driven Leadership. And we'll talk to you again soon.